The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 112 of the Daily Mother Swole. Biceps are large and in charge. Happy Flex Friday. And I want to discuss why people want to get toned. This word toned. And this kind of relates back to one of my earlier episodes of the Daily Swole talking about why women should lift heavy weights. Now, toned is a greatly popular word. I use it. It's just vernacular. It's like slang. And most of you have probably used it. I hear it all the time. Hey, I want to get toned. What do? I want to get toned. What does toned mean? So let's discuss what people generally mean by toned. Of course, that's opinion. If you want to look up a definition, you're not going to see like the vernacular fitness toned. You're going to see something about like music tone or color tone. But tone, generally people, right, exactly, tighten up, muscular definition. See, tighten up, muscular definition. Those are still vague, right? Those are subjective ways to describe something. Tighten up is a very vague thing. If I say tighten up and you say tighten up, my idea of tighten up and your idea of tighten up are going to be two different things, which is not bad. It's just a vague word. But this is the mentality that people have when they say the word toned. That's my point. So muscular definition, looking harder, looking tighter, which means just pretty much what it means. And think about this. There's really you're not saying I want to build muscle and lose fat. You're saying I want to be toned. Being toned means you have less body fat. You have muscle and you have less body fat. Now, one of the things is you really can't build muscle and lose fat at the same time. If you're just starting to work out, your body will change, and it's called recomposition. Your body can kind of do a little bit of both at the same time because every stimulus is new. And your body recomps and recompositions its own body structure and tends to build muscle and lose fat at the same time a little bit at the beginning. The more muscle you have, the more fat you will burn. Tight up for me means coochie muscle tightness. That's right, do your Kegels. And I'm going to be putting those Kegel shirts back on my website. So if you're interested, stay tuned. If you are building muscle, you have something to be hard underneath. If you are just trying to lose fat and you don't have any muscle tone, you don't have any muscle development underneath like that on your body, you're not going to look toned. You're not going to look hard. You're going to have no shape. It's like the example, and just because it's a great example because the Olympics just came around, you see those long distance runners, they might be skinny in sticks, but they're like skin and bones. They're like a little sack. They're just bones. They're like flabby skinny. Then you see the sprinters that are hard, lean, and those are toned. They're ripped, they're shredded because of their muscle definition. They have shape, they have structure. So you want to build muscle. So bottom line, everyone should be lifting weights. Everyone should be lifting weights. Everyone should be lifting heavy because you're not going to build muscle unless you're lifting heavy weight. And what that means is not that you have to lift 500 pounds. Doesn't mean that you have to get absolutely enormous. It just means you have to lift heavy relative to what you can handle. It means you have to lift heavy weight relative to what you can handle. So your repetitions should be anywhere between 6 and 12 or 6 and 15 repetitions for every set to failure because that will increase the cross-sectional diameter of the muscle tissue. That will increase the size of the muscles the most. It doesn't mean you're going to get bulky. It doesn't mean you're going to get absolutely large. I wish it was that easy. That's the thing. People think, oh, I don't want to lift that heavy. I'm going to get big. In one workout? Fuck you. You're not going to get big like that in one workout. No one will. I freaking wish. I wish it was that simple. You could just go work out. Oh, I lifted heavy today. Now I'm big. Oh, damn. I got to cut back on that. How awesome would that be? How easy would that make fitness if you got big that quickly? So everyone would be huge. Everyone would be huge from their single workout of just getting massive. So that's not going to happen. So you have to put the regular time into it, but it's also the eating properly. So if you're eating tons of calories or eating a big excess of calories, you can put on size regularly over the period of months, years, of repetitious heavy training. But you can go through periods also of hypertrophy, periods where you train and eat for size, and then periods of leaning out and cutting back on that, giving your body more strength, endurance, going through different rep ranges. You don't have to lift heavy. You don't have to eat big all the time. So ladies, if you want to get toned, quote unquote. If you want to build muscle, you can do a little caloric surplus, increase your protein, have a little extra carbs, maybe 200 or 300 extra calories a day, be lifting heavy for 3 or 4 months, and then start to back off the calories, increase the fat, and then increase the repetitions, maybe to 12 to 20 repetitions to failure, and start hardening up because you'll start trimming down or excess body fat by changing your caloric intake, changing your training routine, giving your body a little chance to rest from all that heavy training, and you can create more of a physique without just going through a massive bulking phase. Because most women don't want to get like, guys were like, okay, dirty bulk, let's get bigger than shred. Women don't like to go through that period. You know, you want that constant growth. But it comes down to eating. It comes down to knowing how much you need and adjusting and sticking around that. Most people don't track their calories. Most people don't know their macronutrient ratios. Most people don't know what they do on the daily basis. So you don't see results because you can't change what you don't know. If you don't have these numbers, if you don't have these values or what you actually do, how can you change if you don't know what you actually do? You're just shooting in the dark. You have to be consistent. You have to be regular. You have to know what you're doing in order to adjust it. If you don't know if you're eating 2,000 calories or 3,000 calories, how do you know if you should eat more or less? You're like, oh, I'm not gaining enough today. I mean, fitness, the progress is so small, is so minute, is so micro. You have to do something a certain way for weeks on end and then gauge it like, oh, maybe I'm gaining a pound. You know, it's hard to see that progress. So you have to be very strict with it and very detailed, especially at the beginning of your training, you know, when you're learning everything. That way you can see the progress, but you have to be consistent with that for an extended period of time. You can't do it for a couple of days and see if it's working or not. Even at the beginning of a diet or a certain way of eating, you might feel a little bit shitty because it's your body getting used to it. Doesn't mean it's not working or it's bad for you. You have to give certain things some time, and that's where the research comes in. That's why watching the Daily Swoles and watching these and looking at my material, because I open your eyes a lot to the reality of things, the reality of the way things actually work. And there's a reason why sometimes I don't say, oh, do this. This will get you the results. How do I do that? Do this. How do I get this? Do that. It doesn't always happen like that. You have to experiment. You have to try. Something that I do might not work for you. It's a good idea. It's something that could, but it doesn't mean that it will. So you have to understand that it's trial and error, and it's applying. It's executing the information that I have here in your life. And this is what's going to lead me into talking a little bit more about premium today, because I'm filming some videos for my Swolenormous premium group. I have a group. I have a private Facebook group. It's called Swolenormous Premium. You can access it via my website, swolenormous.com. And the benefits of premium is an accountability, program design, nutrition, corrective exercise, and a intelligent fitness community that has a common goal, whether it's building muscle, whether it's losing weight. It's all synonymous, and it's a collective intelligence that I've created in a private Facebook group, and it's $4.99 a month. So if you're in terms of promoting fitness, I do this every day. I'm not stopping the Daily Swole. Obviously, this is free. Okay. You buy coffees that are more than $5 a month. You buy a Subway sandwich that's $5. This is $4.99 a month. And I'm not giving you always specific answers on here. I'm not charging you $4.99 for a service. I'm charging you $4.99 for your life back, to understand how your body works, to understand how your body functions, to learn how your body will build muscle, how your body will lose fat, and to work around what you actually do, what you function. Your schedule, your routine, your goals, your psychology, your history, where you're coming from and where you're going. If you don't know your body, if you don't have self-awareness, if you don't know why you're training, if you don't know what your direction is, you're going to be hard-pressed to find any progress towards any goal, because first off, you don't have goals, and second off, you have no idea what you're doing or what your body reacts to. So you can watch these videos, you can enjoy this, you can watch me talk, you can listen and hear and be like, wow, this guy knows what he's talking about, this is great information. But you don't know your body until you start applying, until you start listening. You have to listen to your body. And what I do in Swolenormous Premium is I teach you how to pay attention to the subtleties that you don't even know exist. You don't know what you don't know. That's something that you have to listen to. Not knowing things that you don't even know exist. That's the gray area. That's the gray space. That's the white space. Those are the things that can change your life. becoming aware of something that you didn't even know that your body is doing every day, all the time. So I wholeheartedly encourage you. I'm going to be pushing Swolenormous Premium a lot more. You can float a couple of hearts if you're already in Swolenormous Premium. And check this out. I got my ebook. It's like a 30-page ebook with all the foundations, the 7 pillars of Swolenormous. I have private exercise instructional videos. I do members submit videos of them doing squats and certain exercises, where we do form corrections and corrective exercise techniques. It's a rolling progress. It's a constant development. It's a constant developing organic group. It's an organic situation that changes and the personality changes. It's a private, it's Russian. So it's a private group on Facebook. So when you go to my website and you sign up, you fill out an application that goes over your long-term goals and your short-term goals, your exercise history, you submit that, and then you get sent a link that requests access to the private Facebook group. So, don't swear at me. I know swears in Russian. Make sure that people take it seriously. All right, I don't want riffraff. There's no riffraff in that group. There's no trolling in a private Facebook group. And it's very inexpensive. It's very affordable. And the reason for that is everyone has a right. Everyone has a right to be given information that's applicable to them for once. For once. Everyone has that ability. Everyone has that right. The internet is a wide place, a wide ocean of a lot of bullshit. And the problem with fitness information online is that everyone's trying to make a quick buck. Everyone's trying to sell you a program. Everyone's trying to sell you a nutrition program. I'm selling you, or I am promoting to you, I'm giving you the opportunity to purchase your life, to purchase information about your life, about your body, about your mind, about how your body works and how your body functions literally in your life, how your body goes through your day. If you just purchase a nutrition plan, you just purchase a workout plan, I don't know anything about you. I don't know. How can you write a program for someone when you don't really know the first thing about you? You haven't met them. You got to learn people. And with this community, Swolenormous Premium is an opportunity to get to know people, to know where they're coming from, to further apply this information specifically to your own life. So $4.99 for your health and for your life is totally worth it. And some of you are already in Premium and you're here every day, so I thank you for that. I'm going to be filming some more videos for Premium today and reorganizing some stuff that needs to happen for Swolenormous Premium. So going to be doing a lot more of that this weekend. You're talking about Premium a lot more. So get on that. If you've been following my material on YouTube, link is in my Periscope profile, youtube.com/Swolenormous. If you've been following my YouTube, if you've been following me here on the Daily Swole, if you watch my scopes and so forth, make sure that you sign up for Premium. It's no joke. And guess what? It's $4.99. You're not going to lose anything. And you can always, there's no contract, but you're not going to quit. People don't leave Premium. It's a great group. It's a great community. There's no trolls. Like I said, it's serious, and we get shit done. So actually, when I sign off here, I'm going right onto the Premium right now to update some more material. And I will see everyone. If you have any questions, I'll say for a couple moments after, not too long, but I will see everyone tomorrow for episode 113 of The Daily Mother Swole. Don't worry so much about getting toned. Let's build some muscle. Let's start creating that base, and let's freaking get into it. Let's get into it. It's Friday. I wasn't sure if I was going to work out today, but I think I'm going to. My arms are a little bit tight and sore because I did a lot of pull-ups and pulls yesterday, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. I feel good. Today's going to be a good day. All right, peace out. Enjoy your Flex Friday. Let's see some shit. I want to see you guys in Premium. I want to see you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click the link in my Periscope profile. Stop fucking around. Stop freeboating. And stop just skimming off the top. Get involved. Go on YouTube. Let me know that you're on my YouTube. Let me know that you're there. Comment on a video. Say what's up, because I'll remember your name from here on Periscope if I see you here. So if you like a video, click like. Yeah, the Daily Jew. Yeah, click like. Say what's up, and get involved. You don't have to be sitting in the shadows. Start talking. The Daily Jews, Eli, and yeah, there's some comedy on there. There's some comedy. There's the Driving While Gaining. There's Daily Swole. There's Swole Motion. There's Raw series, Motivation. It's like a whole, my YouTube channel is like, there's like 410 something videos on there. I post like 3 or 4 videos a day. I have a few playlists. There's like 86 Raws. There's 70, almost 80, or Driving While Gaining is 86 or 70. Yeah, there's a ton of videos, so don't miss out on that. Check it out. And I'm getting back to that right now. Thank you. Share it. Share the videos if you like them. Check them all out. Peace out. See you tomorrow for episode 113. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll stay for a couple minutes.